Do you ever feel like your legs just aren't what they used to be? Maybe climbing stairs leaves you winded, or getting up from a chair feels like a workout. If you're over 60, I want you to know something: you don't have to accept weak legs or limited mobility. In just 30 days, with 3 simple exercises, you can restore your leg strength, improve your balance, and move with confidence again. And the best part, you don't need a gym, fancy equipment, or hours of your day. Stick with me, and I'll show you exactly how to do it safely and effectively. Leg strength is one of the most important foundations for staying independent and active as we age, and it's something many people over 60 tend to overlook. Our legs do so much more than just support our body. They carry us through daily life, help us maintain balance, and allow us to move freely without fear. When leg strength declines, simple activities like standing up from a chair, climbing stairs, or walking around the neighborhood can suddenly feel like huge challenges. It's not just about exercise or fitness. It's about quality of life and maintaining the freedom to do the things you enjoy. Weak legs can lead to instability, which increases the risk of falls, injuries, and even longer-term health issues. For many people, the thought of losing independence is scary, but the good news is that it doesn't have to happen. Even small improvements in leg strength can have a huge impact on your daily life, helping you move with confidence and reducing strain on your joints and lower back. When your legs are strong, your body can support itself more efficiently, meaning less fatigue during everyday activities and a greater ability to keep up with your friends, family, and hobbies. Strong legs are also closely connected to balance and posture, which are essential for preventing falls. As we age, the muscles in our legs, particularly the quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes, naturally weaken, but they respond extremely well to consistent, targeted exercises. You don't need to run marathons or lift heavy weights to see results. Even simple, controlled movements can rebuild strength and stability in just a few weeks. The psychological benefits are just as important as the physical ones. Knowing that your legs are strong can give you a sense of confidence and independence that spills over into every area of life. You'll feel less hesitant to move, less worried about tripping or losing your balance, and more willing to engage in activities that keep you healthy and happy. Everyday tasks like getting out of a chair, walking up a flight of stairs, or carrying groceries become easier and less stressful, and over time, this increased ease of movement can make a noticeable difference in your overall energy levels and mood. Leg strength is not just about the muscles themselves. It's about the freedom to live life on your terms, to stay mobile, and to maintain control over your body as you age. By focusing on exercises that target the key muscles in your legs, you are investing in your independence, reducing the risk of injury, and creating a strong foundation that supports your entire body, helping you feel capable, confident, and ready to enjoy each day without hesitation when it comes to restoring leg strength over 60. The beauty is that you don't need complicated workouts, fancy equipment, or hours at the gym. There are 3 simple exercises that can make a huge difference when done consistently, and they target all the key muscles in your legs in a safe and effective way. The first one, chair squats, is incredibly powerful because it strengthens the quadriceps, glutes, and core while also improving balance and coordination. Unlike traditional squats that can feel intimidating, chair squats give you a built-in guide to make sure your form is correct and safe. By sitting back toward a chair and then standing up using your legs, you're teaching your body to move efficiently, activating the muscle. Use every day to stand, walk, and climb stairs. Even doing just a few repetitions can start to make a noticeable difference in how your legs feel and how stable you are when moving around. The second exercise, step-ups, is one of the most functional movements for daily life. Stepping up onto a platform or even a low step simulates the motions you do when climbing stairs or stepping onto curbs, which makes this exercise extremely practical. It targets the quads, hamstrings, and glutes while also improving balance, coordination, and cardiovascular fitness. The slow, controlled movement of stepping up and down builds strength in the legs while also teaching your body to handle weight shifts more efficiently, which is critical for preventing falls and maintaining mobility. You can start with just a few repetitions per leg and gradually increase as you feel stronger. And even adding light weights can make the exercise more challenging once your body adapts. The third exercise, the glute bridge, may look simple, but it's incredibly effective for building strength in the glutes, hamstrings, and lower back, all of which are crucial for supporting your legs and hips. By lifting your hips off the ground while lying on your back, you engage the muscles along the back of your body, improving posture, stability, and the overall power of your lower body. A strong posterior chain supports every movement you make and reduces stress on your knees and hips, which can help alleviate pain and make everyday activities easier. What's remarkable about these 3 exercises is that together they cover all the major muscles in your legs, creating balance and functional strength. They are simple, safe, and don't require a lot of time, making them perfect for anyone over 60 who wants to improve leg strength without complicated routines. By practicing these exercises regularly, focusing on form and controlled movement, you're giving your legs the tools they need to support your body effectively. Over the course of 30 days, consistent practice can lead to noticeable improvements in stability, mobility, and overall confidence in movement. You don't need to overcomplicate things. The combination of chair squats, step-ups, and glute bridges is enough to rebuild strength, improve balance, and restore confidence in your legs. And doing these exercises a few times a week can be life-changing for your ability to move freely and safely. Consistency and progressive effort are the true keys to restoring leg strength after 60, and this is where so many people get it wrong. It's not about pushing yourself to exhaustion in a single session, or trying to do every exercise perfectly from day one. The most important thing is showing up regularly and gradually increasing the challenge over time. When you commit to doing these exercises 3 to 4 times a week, even for just 15 to 20 minutes at a time, your muscles start responding in ways you might not expect. Small, repeated efforts build endurance, strength, and stability, and over the course of a month, you can notice a huge difference in how your legs feel and perform. Progressive effort is about challenging your muscles in a controlled and safe way, whether that means adding a few more repetitions, increasing the number of sets, or slightly raising the height of your step-ups. Your body adapts to these small challenges by getting stronger, and this gradual progression is far more effective than trying to do too much at once and risking injury or burnout. One of the most important aspects of consistency is developing a routine that fits into your life. You don't need to set aside hours or disrupt your daily schedule. Even a short, focused session a few times a week can produce incredible results. By making these exercises a habit, you're sending a message to your body that movement is a priority. And over time, that consistent effort translates into stronger muscles, better balance, and greater confidence in movement. Another key element is tracking your progress. When you write down how many reps, sets, or steps you did each session, you create a clear picture of your improvements, which keeps you motivated and accountable. Seeing tangible results, even small ones, reinforces the habit and makes it easier to stick with the program. It also helps you recognize the subtle ways your strength and mobility are improving, from being able to climb stairs more easily to getting out of a chair without using your hands. It's amazing how these small victories accumulate over time and contribute to significant functional improvements. Consistency also allows your body to adapt safely, which is especially important after 60. Sudden, intense exercise can cause strain or injury, but regular, progressive effort strengthens your muscles, joints, and connective tissues in a controlled way. Your body learns to handle weight shifts, balance challenges, and movements that were once difficult, which improves stability and reduces the risk of falls. Beyond physical strength, the consistency of effort also builds confidence. Knowing that you are taking deliberate steps every week to strengthen your legs gives you a sense of control over your health and mobility. It shifts your mindset from worrying about decline to feeling empowered to make tangible improvements. By committing to consistent, progressive effort, you're not just exercising, you're creating a reliable foundation for movement, independence, and quality of life. Your legs become stronger, your balance improves, and everyday tasks become easier. And the best part is that the progress is cumulative. Every small step you take builds on the last, and within 30 days, you can see real changes that make a noticeable difference in your strength, stability, and confidence. The safety and proper form are absolutely essential when it comes to strengthening your legs over 60. And focusing on them can make the difference between progress, setbacks. Many people think that simply doing exercises is enough, but if you rush through movements, use poor form, or ignore how your body feels, you're not going to get the full benefit, and you could even risk injury. Taking a few extra moments to ensure that your posture, alignment, And technique or correct is one of the smartest things you can do, especially as your muscles and joints age. For example, when performing chair squats, it's important to keep your chest lifted, core engaged, and knees aligned over your toes. Moving slowly and with control not only strengthens the muscles more effectively, but it also teaches your body to move in safe patterns that carry over into daily activities. The same principle applies to step-ups and glute bridges. With step-ups, pressing through your heel, keeping your torso upright, and lowering your body slowly helps you target the right muscles while improving balance and coordination. With glute bridges, focusing on lifting your hips by engaging your glutes and hamstrings rather than just thrusting upward with momentum ensures that the muscles are fully activated, which strengthens the posterior chain and supports your lower back. Warming up before exercising is another critical part of safety. Even a short warm-up like marching in place, gentle leg swings, or ankle rotations increases blood flow, loosens joints, and prepares your muscles for movement. Skipping this step can make your muscles more prone to strain and reduce the effectiveness of your exercises. Listening to your body is equally important. A little soreness is normal as your muscles adapt to new challenges, but sharp pain, unusual discomfort, or swelling is a signal to stop, adjust your technique, or take a break. Understanding the difference between productive effort and potential injury protects you while still allowing you to make progress. Proper form also reinforces the mind-body connection, helping you become more aware of how your legs, hips, and core work together. This awareness improves stability and control, which is essential for preventing falls and navigating uneven surfaces safely. Using equipment wisely, like a sturdy chair for squats or a stable step for step-ups, further reduces risk and ensures that the exercises are accessible and safe. Over time, focusing on safety and form creates confidence in movement. You're not just getting stronger, you're learning how to move in a way that protects your joints, improves balance, and maximizes results. When safety becomes a habit, the exercises themselves become more effective because your body can fully engage the right muscles without compensation or strain. This approach makes it possible to build leg strength sustainably with reduced risk of injury, while also improving posture, coordination, and confidence. By prioritizing proper form, warm-up, controlled movement, and listening to your body, you're setting yourself up for success, ensuring that every repetition contributes to stronger, more stable legs, and greater independence in your daily life. Strength is not determined by age. It's determined by action, and this is one of the most important mindsets to embrace when working on leg strength after 60. Many people assume that because they are older, losing strength is inevitable, and there's nothing they can do about it, but that couldn't be further from the truth. Your muscles, joints, and nervous system are all capable of responding to exercise, even if it takes a little longer than it did when you were younger. The key is to focus on consistent effort, gradual progression, and exercises that are safe and effective for your body. Taking action, even in small ways, sets the stage for significant improvements in strength, balance, and overall mobility. When you commit to moving your body regularly and challenge your legs with exercises like chair squats, step-ups, and glute bridges, you are proving to yourself that you are capable of change. Every repetition is a step toward rebuilding your muscles, improving coordination, and restoring confidence in your movements. This mindset shift is just as important as the exercises themselves, because believing that you can get stronger gives you the motivation to keep going, even on days when it feels hard or progress seems slow. The beauty of action over age is that it empowers you to take control of your health rather than passively accepting decline. When you see improvements in your strength, it reinforces the idea that age is not a limitation but simply a number. You begin to focus on what you can do rather than what you can't. And that positive attitude fuels further success. It also creates momentum, because action leads to results, and results lead to more action. For example, when you notice that standing up from a chair is easier, climbing stairs is less tiring, or walking longer distances feels comfortable, that progress motivates you to continue exercising and challenging yourself in safe ways. Another powerful aspect of this principle is that it highlights the cumulative impact of small, consistent action. You don't need to do extreme workouts or spend hours in the gym. You simply need to commit to regular practice and gradually increase the challenge as your body adapts. Over time, these small actions compound, leading to noticeable improvements in strength, stability, and confidence. This approach also reduces fear and hesitation around movement. When you recognize that you are capable of building strength at any age, you are less likely to avoid physical activity out of concern for injury or discomfort. Instead, you'd approach exercise with a sense of empowerment and curiosity, ready to challenge yourself safely and intentionally. Ultimately, focusing on action rather than age transforms your approach to health and fitness. It shifts the conversation from limitations to possibilities, from decline to progress, and from fear to confidence. By taking deliberate steps to strengthen your legs, improve balance, and enhance mobility, you are proving that strength is a choice, and that choice is available to anyone who is willing to show up, put in the effort, and remain consistent. Your body responds to what you do today, and every action you take builds a stronger, more capable foundation for your independence, mobility, and quality of life.